What's up, YouTube world? It's your boy Lucha Lucha, aka Matthew J. Brownlee, and I'm back again with a second attempt of Smack Talk because life hates me and it is what it is. Uh, yeah, Smack Talk Part 2 again that you guys won't see because my things corrupted, but I deleted stuff, so everything should be fine now. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share all that good stuff, and we're going to get into it because I don't really want to talk about all this again. So, yeah, Smackdown was a show. It was fine. It was what it was. There was probably maybe three matches. There was the match, and sort of a match. It might have been maybe three matches and a sort of kind of match. So we kick off the show honestly with they did a video package with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. They was doing it out throughout the whole show. They did one with the Shield when they were together, how they were a brotherhood, Delta Omega, and all that other good stuff. And Dean Ambrose was in there. John Moxley was in there. Ambrose Moxley, Dean Moxley was there. He was in it. They didn't cut him out. They didn't pretend he wasn't there. They acknowledged him, John Moxley. They acknowledged because they did that. Anyways, yeah, they did that one, and then they did another one later where they did the breakup where Seth Rollins, put it back to Roman Reigns. When he hit a chair for Dean Ambrose, Dean and Moxley Ambrose too, and then they did the WrestleMania Heist of the Century thing, did all that good stuff, and then yeah, so the show started with the Usos, them the ones. And they came out. They talked about how much they respected the New Day, how they are one of the greatest, how they respect them because they push them to their limits every time they have the matches. They push them to do their very best. But in the end, they the winners. And now they got to have this tag team tournament for us. And it don't matter who is going to be in this. It don't matter who win. We're going to come out the champions. It's like instead of we should be like helping Seth Rollins later, or helping Roman against Seth Rollins later, but instead we got to be here doing this tournament thing. So Jimmy Uso decides he wants to become an announcer. He goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming up next is those Los Hombres. Los Hombres, they lie, they cheat and steal, and they got good hair, and they're going to try to cheat their way into the victory. Los and whatever their names are. Garza cousins." And they come out, and he goes, "Next one, there's a Swiss cyborg with a bald head, and the other one has really nice hair. Mansoor and Cesaro." And then he was like, this next one, this guy is very tall, we're very scared of him, we don't want nothing to do with him. And the other one's Jinder Mahal and Shanky, yay. And then he said something about a raid and eating like Vikings and stuff like that for the Viking Raiders. So that was fun stuff. The tag match itself was fun. It was good stuff. The Usos was talking about how much they didn't want to be in the ring with Shanky because he was really tall, which was hilarious. But before the match, after that, he was like, "We don't want no eye gouging. We don't want no bloods, no bloods to the eyes, no blood to the nose and stuff. And two, we the ones." And then they super kicked Eric and Mansoor, and they ran out of the ring, and then they brawled and stuff like that. That was hilarious. He was like, "And we the ones, super kick." That was hilarious. But in the end, they do the big man. Ivar does the thing where he picks up. Eric does the thing where he picks up Ivar, and then boom, booty to the face. And then Usos was like, "Yeah, we know about that. We make that famous. We know about what that is. The booty to the face." Shout out Rikishi. And then during the match, I even mentioned this in the last one. During the match, they were doing things like Cesaro. He's doing a swing, and then he picked him up, and then he pointed at the Usos, and then he did a Samoan drop. And then the Garza twins, they also, they did the double super kicks that the Uso does, and they looked at them, and they did the one thing, and they pointed at them. So they was paying some homage to the Usos. They know the respect where they see it. That was good stuff in the ring. Then they fly. They do them flying. They do suicide dives after they did that, and then I think one of them flew in the ring, and Garza twins, they was killing it. And then I think one of them got hit with the Viking experience for the win. In Viking Raiders versus Usos. It's gonna be good stuff. The Usos are gonna win, but it's gonna be good stuff, and we're gonna enjoy all of that. Next up, they did a backstage thing with Sonya Deville. She's in the office, and Naomi comes in, and she's about to mollywop Sonya Deville. And Sonya was like, "Oh, you gonna hit me? You gonna put your hands on me?" And then Naomi's like, "Why are you hating on me, Cruella Deville? Why do you hate me so much?" And she pretty much said the reason why she hates her is because she just busted in her office thinking like she's main roster talent, even though she's, not. I guess that was her reason for, I guess. And then Naomi was like, I ought to beat your ass right now. And she was like, I still got the suit on unless you want to get fined or suspended or even fired. Go ahead, try it. Either that or get out my face. You don't want to be in the Rumble? You don't want to be in the Rumble? Put your hands on me. I dare you. So she said, as long as I have this jacket on, I'm going to beat that ass. You can't touch me. Yeah, knuck if you buck. And Naomi got mad and she stormed out. And then Adam Pearce comes to you and was like, what was that all about? He was like, just forget her. I mean, it was like, oh, it's really cold in here. And then they was like, yeah. And then they tried to turn up the heat. And then we'll talk about what happens later. Then after that comes out Sami Zayn, I believe. Sami Zayn is out next after they do more of the Seth and Roman stuff with the chair, heist of the century stuff thing. And he pretty much downgrades Shinsuke Nakamura, ducking him for his United States, his Intercontinental Championship. And then he talks about Johnny Knoxville. He shows a video package of what happened. He was like, you know what? I'm glad that Johnny Knoxville is in this match. Because now that he's in this match, I could teach him a lesson. I could beat him up and I'd toss him out the ring. He was like, he can't do what I can do in this ring. But I can do what he can do and better. So he was like, guys, I got this. So he goes to the back. Everybody's waiting. They're like, what is going on? He comes back in. Silly music plays. And he's in a shopping cart with a helmet. He was like, hey, yeah, I could be a jackass. I'm a jackass. I could be a jackass. The best jackass. Not like that. But you know what I mean. You guys, the jackass thing. I can do this stuff. So it's like the plan is for Sami Zayn to get pushed down the ramp, have him in the shopping cart fly over the ring into a mat, which would have been interesting to see. That would have been very, very hilarious to see him try to do that. And then Pat McAfee was like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let him do it. He was like, you think he's going to do it? Cole was like, you think he's going to be able to do that? He was like, no, but it's going to be a hell of an effort if he tries. So he kept, like, making excuses. He was like, oh, the shopping cart's too small. The wheels don't feel right. It was like, oh, that's all right. I'm not scared. I'll do it. And then Pat McAfee's like, this guy sucks. And then he was like, all right, ready, set, 1, 2, 3, all right, 1, 2, 3. He's pushing. He's like, wait, hey, 1, 2, 3, go. He goes 1, 2, 3, go, and then they push it, and then like right when he's at the red, he's like, stop. And then Pat McAfee was like, this guy sucks. Johnny Knoxville would have did this 3 times already, tried to kill himself 3 times over, and still would have did it. And then he was going and trying to go. He gets out the car. He goes in the ring. He was like, I'm just trying to make sure everything is safe and secure. And he turns around, and Boogs is just there, just one of those circus bodybuilder type guys, looking there, standing like Freddie Mercury. And he was like, oh, what you gonna do? And then the crowd is cheering, but he doesn't pan out. And then the cameras pan out, and Shinsuke Nakamura's there. Turns around, boom, hits with a Kinshasa, which is the coolest thing he's done since he's been champion. And then Rick Boogs like picks him up, runs and throws him into the little bullseye thingy thing. And then Pat McAfee just standing there in the street, like, yeah, that's what he thought. Now that was good stuff. He's like, shut up, get on my face. He's like, yeah, no, that's entertaining, hilarious. And then he gets on the table, rock out like that. And then they go backstage again. And then they pretty much, oh, by the way, during the whole segment, when his music played, they went to commercial, and then they came back, and they did like another Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins package too, by the way. Anyways, go backstage, and now Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville are blazing hot. They're like hot. They're just like, woo, Lord, Lord's hot, daddy, hot. They're like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I just trying to mess with the thermostat. Just wasn't working out for him. And then they go back to the backstage, not backstage, like regular backstage to the backstage. And Aaliyah's there with whoever that was. And she talks about how happy she is to get in the ring with Natty, Legend, all the other good stuff. You know, her debut match and blah, 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 blah. And then Naomi comes out, blah, 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 blah. Guinness Book of World Records in her hand. She says she has a Guinness Book of World Records. She says she has 3 Guinness Book of World Records. Aaliyah's like, they still make those? Because she's old. She's trying to say that she's old. He's like, yeah. And then she talks about the 3 that she has. And then when she leaves, when Aaliyah's music like goes and she's about to go out there, she was like, hey, by the way, did you know that I have a Guinness Book of Records 3 records? I have the record for WWE's women, most matches for women in WWE, most pay-per-view matches for women in WWE, and most women's wins in WWE. She's like, and now I'm about to go in there and make a 4th record, which would be the beating Aaliyah for the fastest record in WWE history. She goes out there. By the way, she's looking a little different in that area. But anyway, she goes in the ring and she mollywops Aaliyah. She just beats her all across the floor. She's throwing her neck on the ropes and she's stomping her head in. And the ref is like, hey, stop it. Stop it. No. Natalya just kicking her face in. And then the ref is like, she can't compete. And then she's like, no, I can compete. This is my debut match. I can do it. Please. She's like, I can't compete. No. And then the ring announcer was like, the referee had just informed me that Aaliyah can't compete. Boo. It's like, no, I can compete. I got it. Don't worry about it. And she said she can compete. He's like, the referee just informed me that Aaliyah can compete. And the match was hilarious. And then they was like, yay. And she gets up. Bell rings instantly. Boom. Roll over. 1, 2, 3. No. And your winner, not Natalya or Naomi, Aaliyah. That's what her name is. She's like, not only has Aaliyah won, but she has the record of the most winning, the fastest win of beating Natalya in 3.18 seconds, I think it was, or 3.17 seconds. It was one of those two. So now Natalya does have a record. She is on the losing end of the world's fastest pin in WWE history. So there you go. Now she got 4 Guinness Books of World Records. Good for you. Good for Aaliyah. They're at least using Aaliyah, so good for her. I want you to use Chauncey because she's amazing. She's so good. Chauncey's so good. And Shayna Baszler. Makes me cry a little bit on the inside. Anyways, Sonya Deville is like, oh my kid, is that right? That was right with the thing in the, it's hot. She really peed? She's like, yeah, she really beat her fair and square. 3 seconds, 3.17 seconds. It's a thing. They're like, yeah, it's hot. Whew. Lord Jesus Christ, help your girl out. And then after that, I think Lita makes her return. Crowd goes crazy for Lita. She big love for Aaliyah. We like those. We like big love for Aaliyah. For Lita. And she just pretty much talks about how much she wants to be in the Royal Rumble. Back in her day, there wasn't a Royal Rumble, so you know, she wants to enter the Royal Rumble. She wants to win the Royal Rumble, and then she wants to go on and face the champion because she has one more run left for Lita. Go get him. And then Charlotte Flair comes out. She's like, woo! I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble, which means I'm going to be able to throw you out. Nostalgia, boop, right out the window. See ya. And that means I could choose any opponent I want to. This is me and this is you. This is you. Out the Royal Rumble. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do to you. He's like, oh, it's crazy that you mentioned your bestie, Trish Stratus, that I forgot to mention that she mentioned, but she did mention the bestie Trish Stratus. She's like, yeah, I remember that I beat her at SummerSlam because she was tired of being a mom. I was just helping her out. I was making her feel, she was feeling bad. Like, she put up a good effort. She did her thing, but I beat her and I humbled her and I humiliated her and I sent her packing. And I'm going to do the same thing to you. And then she was like, yeah, but I'm surprised you're going to be able to throw anybody with that big old head of yours. This big head. Everybody was chanting big head. She was like, yes, massive, just fat head. She was like, oh my God. And then she tries to attack her. Twist of Fate, which was, Charlotte, you got to get your Twist of Fate levels back. You got to get that up there. Oh yeah, and then Charlotte says she beat her so bad that she retired again. All that other stuff. Next up, they go backstage again, and they're like, God, it's hot. Why is it so hot? I wish it was this hot in my room, because my room is freezing. It's really cold, and I got a radiator right there. It's not working out for me. But anyway, she said, oh, it was hot, and then Pierce is like, oh, no, we're going to figure it out. Pierce's jacket's already off. He's like, I'm just going to get I'm going to talk to maintenance or whatever. So, Sonya, she's like, oof. She puts off her jacket, and then as soon as she takes her jacket off, Naomi comes in. I thought she was just gonna just Molly put the hands on her, but she's like, oh, you ain't got no jacket on now. I'm about to come in there. I'm about to beat you. And then Adam Pearce comes in and he stops it, and then Sonya quickly puts her jacket. Was like, hey, whoa, ooh, put that back on. Just don't want none of that. Don't want none of that part. And she was like, hey, why she got stupid beef with me because of something stupid? He's like, I was gonna beat Charlotte a couple of times, and she stopped me. And Pierce is like, she got a point. She was kind of hitting that spot though. And she was like, okay, next week you'll have your rematch with Charlotte Flair, and we'll see what happens. She's like, yeah, Cruella, stay out my way, Cruella Deville. Sonya Deville, Cruella as catch. I knew that. Cruella. Oh, that's okay. I knew that. Yeah, no, I knew that was a thing. Yeah. And then they go to Kofi Kingston. He said that King Woods is not able to compete because of he got a torn something, shoulder or something, whatever happened to him. He's going to be out for a little bit. But his last decree was for me to be in the Royal Rumble. He's going to throw 29 other men out. Happy Corbin's music plays. I was like, And then Madcap Moss made a stupid joke. And then Kofi Kingston went over the top and started laughing. He was like, yeah, funny. Yeah. Royal Flush or something like that. I don't remember. They had a match. I don't care. It was fine. It wasn't what it was. Madcap Moss, he gouged his eyes to get this pin, and then he hit the payday, the whatever his finish is called. Oh, the punchline, that's what they call it, which is a nice finisher. I like the finisher, but he gets the win from that. So now that Kofi's out, or King Woods is out, and Drew McIntyre's out, Kofi Kingston has to deal with Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin. I liked it when he was bum-ass Corbin. That was good stuff. Anyways, after that is the main event. Seth Rollins comes out, then Roman comes out, and then Seth makes a joke. He was like, hey, old time sake, let's do it one more time. And then Roman's like, yeah, that's beneath me. I don't, that's beneath me now. He's like, okay, I understand. Okay, funny, haha. I understand you don't want to be, I'm the last person you want to see, because every time we're in singles competition, one-on-one, Seth Rollins wins all the time. Seth Rollins just beats Roman Reigns all the time. And he's like, you're just talking about the past. That's all you talk about. I'm the future. I'm the beast now. I'm the man. I'm the GOAT. I'm the tribal chief, man. You're not worth my time. And then Seth Rollins goes back and is like, well, you know, everything that you do, you just need the Usos. You need Paul Heyman. You can never do anything yourself. He just, said that he just needs the bloodline. He can't do all that stuff, even though Roman said he was in God mode. And then he said, I created you. I can destroy you, while laughing like a crazy person. And then Roman was like, you're not even a megastar. If you was a megastar, you're not even a megastar on Raw. You're not even a megastar in your own household. It's like, if I wanted to choose a partner to main event with me on Royal Rumble, I would have chose your wife. Hilarious. And then the Usos comes when Seth gets serious. Usos trying to come to sneak attack, and then Seth feels it, goes under, takes them both out. Well, he takes one of them. I think he like super kicks one of them. He gets under the top rope, slides in. I think he takes out them both a little bit, and he gets right back in the ring with Seth Rollins, with Roman, just stares him right in the face, and then they try to get him again, and then he rolls out, and he goes, "Ha, told you, Vision." He's like, "I'm in your head. You can't touch this. I'm the best." And Roman is mad. He's seething, not a happy camper. And then that was the end of the show, which, yeah, it was fun. It was fine. I kind of wish that, I think, man. I don't know. I think it was fine for what it was, but man, I think Paul Heyman would have made this way better than what it was. Which is, I think Paul Heyman. I think they really need Paul Heyman, but it was fine for what it was. I ain't mad at it, but Paul Heyman would have hyped this so much better than what it was. But we'll see what happens. I wonder what will happen because I'm sure. I mean, obviously Seth is still a Raw star, so he'll probably be on Raw, have another match with somebody or do something, and then they'll probably maybe have the Usos jump, Seth on Raw. Seth might get somebody and tag against them. I don't know what they're gonna do between now and the Royal Rumble, but it should be fun. It should be exciting. I'm really excited for the match. The match is gonna be good. Plans are probably for Seth Rollins to win, so he can bring the title to Raw, and Brock brings his title to Smackdown, and then they do whatever they were about to do from the beginning. So I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be great. A spiraling down tribal chief, with his for a couple of months trying to gain power again, trying to probably enter himself into the Royal Rumble, but lose the Royal Rumble to probably Big E or somebody like that, which would be good stuff, and his life goes down, and he tries to do a number one contenders match to enter something else. He loses that, and then trying to find a figure way to get to Brock Lesnar. I think that would be pretty interesting. But, that was the show. I think I get the show like a C plus maybe. Ricochet versus Sheamus was really good. If you want to watch that match was really good. The tag team match was fine. Yeah, that was it. I like the stuff with Naomi and Sonya Deville. That was good stuff throughout the match or throughout the show. Happy for Aaliyah getting her win. It was an okay episode. It was nothing crazy. They did announce that Charlotte Flair was going to face Naomi next week, so that should be fun. They'll probably do some more stuff with Seth and Roman, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that was the show. It was, it was fun. It was there. They're just leading up to the show. They're just leading up to the Rumble, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.